Good morning. Welcome to Expat Insights. I'm your host, Raju Mandhyan. Here at Expat Insights, we take external views of internal successes by foreigners, expats, and immigrants who have made Philippines their home and are doing good in the Philippines, either in business or society. This Friday morning on Expat Insights, we have people who are traveling to the Philippines. They are not doing good. They are actually having fun and creating a lot of fun. They are from the business or from the discipline of improv, and if you don't know what that is, you will learn very soon, and you will be able to apply it to business, to life, to marketing, to planning. And so let's hear from them. My first guest is the founder of the Applied Improvisation Network, Paul Z. Jackson, and the other gentleman from U.S. but lives in China. His name is Jeff Schwab, and he works for a company called the Hoot-Room. Welcome to Expat Insights, and good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Raju.
Nice to be here.
So tell us a bit about improv, just the big picture.
Big picture. Improv. People familiar with it on stage.
Right.
There's a comedy performance where
Yeah.
the audience maybe gives some suggestions and the players have to make things up on the spot.
Right.
No script, no preparation,
Yeah.
just responding in the moment to what they hear from the audience and then from each other.
Interactive theater.
Interactive theatre.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those same skills and same disciplines can be used outside of the theatre. And that's what we mean by applied improvisation.
Right.
So you can use that to improve your presentation skills, or to build a team, or to
Yeah.
be more confident in your life, more creative, more innovative.
That's improv. And according to you, Mr. Schwab?
Well, yeah, I do improv on stage, but I think that just what Paul was saying here, that you use improv every day in life. You don't know, you can plan, where you want to go, but you really don't know where your next step is going to take you.
Things will change.
Exactly. I think that there was a writer, Keith Johnstone, said that improv is kind of like walking backwards. You see where you've come from, but you don't know where you're going. So you just kind of have to trust that you're going in the right direction.
Oh, it's walking, but walking with your back towards
Yeah.
where you're going. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And well, so before we go into talking about its application, its benefits, your venture into this thing, I mean, what's your peak moment with improv in your life, Jeff?
My peak moment with improv.
I mean, when did you say, I want to be an improv person?
I think
Artist.
probably when I was young, just playing improv games with my older brother. Because my older brother Brian, he was in an improv group in college, and then he would just play improv games with me. And then when I went to college, there was an improv group there in Indiana, and I auditioned for them, joined their group, and just the feeling of just really not knowing what's going to happen next, but getting this immediate feedback from the and kind of a communication with the audience, and seeing how much they enjoyed the show. That was just like, you get this rush that you don't get with anything else, I think.
Paul.
For me, I saw an improvisation show in London and was blown away. It was so fresh and contemporary and intelligent, and I didn't really believe it was made up on the spot because it was so good.
Yeah.
But I investigated it, I interviewed the people that put the show on, and then started reading some books.
Mm-hmm.
And then I set my own company up to do improvisation shows, and it was something that I had to be part of.
You wanted it, no?
Yes.
So we'll take a little break, but before the break, one question each, okay? Then we'll go and apply it. We'll see how you can use it, maybe here on this little stage. No? So the one question I want to ask you is that, what has it done for you as a human being? Has it changed you in any way? What kind of impact has it created on you, Paul?
Oh, hugely. I used to think everything had to be planned, and I was a real perfectionist.
Yeah.
And also more of a thinker than somebody that would do things.
Yeah.
And it changed all that for me. I became more confident with people, more willing to collaborate, cooperate, and to see what happened. And then my life since then has been improvised. I've responded to what's happened.
Yeah.
So it's changed me a great deal.
By the way, I just want to say this, Mr. Noli. Mr. Noli, I just want to say this, is that I have been on the network for almost for 3 years, and I met Paul a couple of days ago, and he's been walking around pretty cool, as in like no pressure. There's a festival going on in the city of Manila, and no pressure. He has another workshop. He has a talk to do. There are people approaching him, and he's just as if floating through the whole thing. Is that what it has given you, improv?
It's helped.
Is it true?
Helped.
Is it true? You're walking around like a Dalai Lama here.
Yeah, it's like the duck, very smooth on the surface.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all going
so
on inside.
internally, you are paddling away like crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
Jeff, what has it done for you? If there was one thing that you would say that this is what improv has done for me.
I think it's just the one rule. We say there are no rules in improv, but the one rule is say yes. Yes and. So you want to say yes to whatever situation you're in and accept it and go with it. So, because, I think that like I don't know, as we're growing up, we kind of start to build walls in our minds and
of impossibilities.
Yeah, and also and like not trusting people. Like we just naturally don't trust.
Isn't that a shame?
People.
That's really a shame.
Yeah, but what improv says, you know what? You're in this situation. You're going with this person. Use your common sense, but say yes to the situation and just go with where you happen to be going. So you turn a lot of negatives into positives.
Yeah.
Keith Johnston said that the people that say...
Well, who is Keith Johnston?
Keith Johnston wrote a great book called Improv.
Improv, okay.
Improv.
Yeah.
IMPRO.
Okay.
That was his first book.
Yeah.
And he's a British practitioner of theatre. He now lives in Canada.
Yeah.
And in his book Improv, he said people that say yes are rewarded with adventure, and people who are saying no are rewarded with safety.
One more time. That's a profound thought.
It's very profound. So
loudly and clearly.
When you say yes, you're rewarded with adventure.
Yeah.
When you say no, you're rewarded with safety. And we can choose which we say.
Or depression, or regret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's fabulous. Okay, so before the break, one more time, we have 3 more minutes. The rules, if any, of improv. Principles, if any, of improv. Could you quickly list them, and then we'll apply it here? I mean, I'll let you take over the show.
I guess I would say...
Besides yes and. No.
I would say the rules is, accept the situation. Don't block who you're working with. We don't want to block. We want to work with. If you say that you are, if you say you're the Dalai Lama, then I have to accept. Yes, maybe in my mind, I think when we start a scene that you're not.
Or take people for their word.
Yes, exactly.
Take people for not face value but word, right?
You want to.
Take people at what they say.
At what they say. Because you want to work together. You want to build something together. Right. Maybe in my mind, you're not the Dalai Lama. Maybe in my mind, you're my brother when we start a scene. But you say you're the Dalai Lama. Okay, that's who you are.
Right. Yeah. If you say it, you are. That's one. Anything else?
So that I think you can condense that into the saying, make your partner look good.
Yes.
Make your partner look good.
That's step 2.
With words. Yeah.
Thank
That's step
you.
2. Is that a step? Yeah. Is that a step or a principle, or that's the same thing?
It's an attitude.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, how do I make my partner look good in the scene?
Yeah. In life.
As a performer or in life.
Yeah.
Then you'll serve what's needed.
You want to give them gifts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give gifts. And if they give you something, then you take that, because that also looks good to receive.
Right. So offer gratitude and appreciation and empowerment.
Yeah. So I'd like to give you this gift right now.
Thank you very much. What is this?
It's a golden apple.
Oh, really? Do I have to slice it up?
You can do whatever you want.
You can slice it. It slices.
Yeah, half for you.
2 segments.
That's very generous of you.
Did you want a bite?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. Yeah. And here, cameraman, you can have one. There you go. Catch. And there's another one for you. Fantastic. Yeah. So we're all having golden apples right now. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like it. Crunch. And
you see that even in that short scene, we take turns as to who is leading, who's following.
Shared control.
Yeah. No one's in charge. It emerges between us.
So we now had golden apples for an appetizer.
Yeah. We do.
Okay, great. So that's it? That's it, the underlying, guiding, the golden rule of improv?
Yeah.
Yes, and share, and how did you term it, Paul?
Make your partner look good.
Make the other person look good.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we'll take a little break, and we'll come back, and we'll give the mic to Paul and Jeff. And what you'll do is make this show come alive.
Okay.
Is that cool? Is that cool? So you think about it. So let's take the break, and we'll come back and talk to Paul Z. Jackson of UK and Jeff Schwab of US, but now from China. So I'm your host, Raju Mandhyan. Stay watching. This is Expat Insights.